in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are, and listen to his wisdom, and listen to his stories, and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories. Da 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 da.
All right, welcome to Villager people. You missed it, but we just got done all clapping in order to get the sound done. That's what the new editor just asked us to do. Okay. All right, so today my co-host is Jessie Knight. Woo. She's yeah. So it's relevant because we are promoting a Villager charity event that will be happening. That is a bake sale. So the people running the bake sale, which will be happening October 19th, right? I think that's the date.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, whatever that Sunday is.
It's the Sunday after the LSU game.
All right, so we have Victoria Hensley.
Hi.
We have B. Freeney. And we have Olivia Booth. And so it was kind of interesting how you guys came about doing the bake sale. Y'all put together the last one in 2 weeks?
I think it was less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks?
It might have been a week.
I had planned it with somebody else and I fucked it up. And then fortunately Victoria and B were like, hey, we're down to clown and save your event. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
You're welcome.
Oh, infinitely.
It was fun.
No, it was fun. It ended up being a lot of fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was really cool, because and Mom was here, and I remember at one point we brought the tables outside.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
And that was a whole nother chaotic mess. And and Jessie here participated. Jessie loves to bake.
I did, yeah.
She made a beautiful cake.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. What did you make?
It was a rosewater and cardamom cake.
Fancy.
Yeah, thanks.
With beautiful layers.
Thank you.
I'm a layman, so what does that technically mean? What kind of cake is that exactly?
Well, it was like an almond sponge, but the flavors in it were rosewater and cardamom.
Yeah, see, that makes sense to you guys, I guess.
They're ingredients, Andrew. Yeah.
it's like talking about like types of flowers or something to me.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
So I guess a good question I like to break the ice with in these shows is, how were you first exposed to the Villager? And we'll start with Liv. We'll go from the...
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I moved here a little over 5 years ago and lived down in the Hayes House apartments. And, just kind of how you do whenever you move to a new city. You're just like, what's the places around where I'm living now? And
because you were down the street. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, within walking distance, which was really nice. But I just started coming here and hanging out. It's a great place to go, like, if you're feeling particularly introverted, like you'll usually find somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I've noticed it's such an intimate space that I feel like people that have a hard time opening up really kind of treasure it.
Totally. Absolutely. It's very welcoming.
Yeah, I was extremely introverted before I started running a bar. Like, I never really thought about it, but like life as a upright basis was pretty much you in a cylinder block room for 9 hours a day, and then you go play on a stage in front of people for a little bit. And doing this is it's still a room bigger than the cylinder block practice room, but it's full of people instead of just me.
Yeah.
And so, and the intimate trappings of it, it's like people come here again because they feel like, oh, well, like it was so easy just to get to know the person next to me.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
What'd you be?
Well, the year was on the calendar, and I was working at a candle company with a friend, and he moved up the street, and he said, "Hey, there's this really cool bar. It's kind of your vibe. There's a great jukebox for cheap, and like
which
oh no,
if anyone that's which everyone, a lot of the city does know now, our jukebox that I lovingly called Grandma, because when they would ask me if they could get rid of it, I would say I'm not getting rid of Grandma. and somebody put their fist through it. There's another episode where we were talking about that. Anyway, so yes, a great jukebox.
Yeah, and finally I get the Allman Brothers CD in there, and whack. But yeah, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, there's this bar that's totally your vibe. It's really chill. The beer's cheap. The jukebox is great, and we can walk to it from my new apartment." So I visited, and I think the first staff member I met was Rhonda.
Of course.
lovely.
Which, get better than that. Come on.
My dad always said that you want to put like the most charming person on the day shift
Yeah.
because they have time to actually greet and meet people.
Yeah. And then a couple months later, I needed a place to live, and he's like, "Hey, there's a place in my complex, and we can go to Villager a lot." I was like, "Oh, I'm in." So moved there, and I've been coming here ever since. It's been about 3 years. And yeah, it's worth the cockroaches, like this place alone.
Oh, the apartment.
Yeah, the apartment.
In the apartment.
Yeah, sorry, not
Not
here.
here.
Not here.
Yeah, health department, calm down.
Yes.
The villager does not have cockroaches.
No.
So,
to be clear.
you guys, I don't think you were any of you living here during the flood? No.
No.
Like that was a long time ago. I technically wasn't even living here during the flood. Really,
Besides
you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've never. I was going to be like, I've never left, but I did leave for a little bit when I was a kid. But that
so
doesn't count.
the neighborhood got a bit of it, and let's just say to be a little transparent, things were vastly different as far as certain things that we were just talking about after the flood.
There's a reason that one of the Dart teams has been named Villager Roaches for a long time.
And they have their mascot, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's the Roscoe? Is it Roscoe?
Roscoe.
And it's a big. I remember seeing Carol with the big with the plushy toy.
He's still at my house, I think. I have
Why
to.
is he at your house?
His
'Cause-
leg came off, and I told Kara that I could sew it back on, and then I just forgot before the end of last season, and I just keep forgetting.
I used
do
to
it,
have
so.
this from that. I think maybe it was from a newspaper or from a picture off. I guess the news. There was a picture. Actually, yes, we're sponsored by Shiner. Everybody.
Thank you, Shiner.
The
Thanks,
guests are drinking
Shiner.
Shiner Light right now, and Jesse requested Shiner Light, but I popped the keg, and we are not drinking Shiner Light. We're drinking Shiner Bock. Oh wait, you need a beer. What am I doing? So
It's been foiled.
I like how Andrew's like, the keg popped, so I can't possibly.
I am not dragging a keg through all this. We have cameras and lighting set up, and actually, to be honest, we had an ordering snafu, so I don't have a Shiner Light keg, which sucks. Yeah, right. That's it. That's it for the day. But I had a picture, real brief about the flood. I had a picture of a car that was submerged underwater that I'm pretty sure was Toby's.
Oh, my God.
And I hung it on the wall, but something happened to it. It's not there anymore.
Oh shit!
That was one of my fondest treasures.
Did Toby
Did
destroy
Toby
it?
take
Like-
it?
Yeah, so Toby drove down the hill one day, and it was, I don't know how long it had been raining. It ran for like, what, a week or something?
Yeah.
Was it?
No, it rained. I think 3 days. It rained the hardest I've ever seen rain, completely nonstop for like 2-3 days straight. Wow, it was nuts.
So Toby drove his car down the 21st, and at one point it started to become submerged in water, and he was like, "Oh shit!" And he like jumped out of the car, and then more water came onto it, and then these road workers came out and put cones and stuff all around it after his car was destroyed.
Oh no!
he was the test rat, you know. It's like he was the one who tested the road for them to know that it was submerged in water.
Yikes.
Or hazardous.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, Victoria. So how did you become known in these parts?
How did I become known in these parts?
No.
Wow.
How did you become acquainted with the bar?
Yes. So I moved into the neighborhood 4 or 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And
But you were already coming here before that, right?
no, actually.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought you. Never mind. I'm wrong then. Go ahead.
Yeah, you are wrong. No, I moved into the neighborhood and was just searching for like another local bar. I was working on my dissertation at the time as well, and I had previously worked on my dissertation at another little local bar out in Murfreesboro.
It's kind of like the coffee shop people I noticed in college would be doing that, but you chose bars to do.
I
that.
chose bars
Yeah.
instead. Yes.
Was there a method to that? Like
It is a little bit of a method. So it was public shaming for one, and then also no one would talk to me because I was the weird nerd with a laptop. At
But the
bar.
coffee shop, you wouldn't be weird. People would probably come. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, smart.
There's a psychology to it.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
not alcoholism.
Yeah, no. What? Hey, you only drink a beer or
By
two.
the
You're
way,
good.
how's your bowl, by the way?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. No, so I started coming here, and then I was also new to the neighborhood, so I was trying to make friends, and I made friends, and then never left. So
I know that's kind of how it goes. Like, I mean, people will be like, people haven't seen in a minute will come in and they'll be like, hey, I haven't been here in a minute, and I'm like, I can't say the same.
Yeah.
Like I'm here every day.
That's how it gets you.
So yeah, let's get on the topic of the bake sale. So how did you guys pull off getting that done so quickly? It was impressive. It really was.
We did.
we did. We actually
I thought,
did.
yeah. I mean,
pulled
it
it
was a
off?
beautiful event, and I had a bunch of video stuff from it that I had done that I never got to put out. So I'm hoping that I'm going to do probably the same time
Splice
this
it
year.
in.
Yeah, and get it. I just don't know where the
Roll a
footage. I
clip.
lost the footage. Like, so it's yeah. But I'm hoping we're going to videotape again. I think this year, and so we can with the interviews and stuff like that, because it was really cute. It was a really great event, and it was beautiful. The whole place, the whole dart room was set up from
Yeah, it
board
was
1 all the way
nice.
to like about board
Yeah.
4. It was great.
Full of treats.
I think we were sitting here just at the bar, just like we would on a weekday night, and you walked up to us and said, like, "Hey, this is kind of falling through.
Yeah, I
trust you too."
I was kind of quasi dating someone that was throwing it, and that kind of like, to be candid, that's
Forgot
in it.
about
Yeah.
that. I forgot that that's why it.
But you came up to us and said, like, "Hey, we trust y'all. Would you guys want to take it on?" We kind of looked at each other and said,
Meh.
"Yeah, sure."
Why not? Let's do it.
And then Vic, being like the academic, had Excel. So
You don't get access to it otherwise. They won't let you have
us
it.
common street folk.
Yeah. So do you have experience in like doing so what's your experience in doing something like that prior to that event?
I mean, I guess this is when I plug my program at Vanderbilt.
Yes, do it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So I am a Mellon Assistant Professor of Culture, Advocacy, and Leadership. And so I have a background in doing like community engagement work as well as like some advocacy. I sit on 2 boards of directors out here as well. And
She's great at a GoFundMe.
I'm also great at a GoFundMe. Hit me up
That's
if you
true.
need help. And so, yeah, and I guess we had already done one. No, we had done 2 at that
We've
point.
done 2. We did one for Ellis, and we did one for Rhonda when she broke her leg or foot or
when
something.
she broke
Yeah.
her foot and she was out for like
A
a
long
month.
month.
Yeah, at least
6
long
weeks.
time.
And also
2 months, I think.
again for Rhonda just recently when she
Yes.
got hit and run on the
Yeah, the
interstate.
hit and run that she
Yeah, I think we raised
$4,100
in
It
2
was,
3
it was
days.
fast.
I think it
Yeah.
was in like 4 days. We
Yeah.
overshot the goal that I had set. And so
Incredible.
because everyone loves Rhonda.
We were we saw that she got in a wreck on a Friday, right?
Yeah.
And so by the time the next Friday had come, we had met the goal of $3,500,
and
then
exceeded it.
and then people just kept going.
Just
Oh, that's a
saying.
crazy story. So, like, I was at the bar. Were you here when this happened? The
don't-
scam phone call.
I was about to say, I don't know what you're about to say, so I can't
the
answer
scam
one
phone.
way or
There was a
another.
scam phone call.
Oh, at like 1 o'clock in the
Yes.
morning.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
I was
it was
here.
crazy. So, like-
because Evan and I were both trying to tell you, like, they're not calling you at 1 o'clock in the morning about
So,
this.
so this was
Andrew.
really crazy. So this Scott gets a phone call and he goes, Andrew, they asked if there's a manager on duty or whatever. And it's a person posing
As
as
the police.
as the sheriff's department, making a phone call to like have someone who's being detained call, collect, or like do something like get their phone call basically.
Yeah.
And it was like a female employee of yours has been involved in a car wreck. And this was 2 days after
2 days
Rhonda had
after,
been in a wreck.
at like 1, 2 in the morning. Like it was late because we were leaving.
And so just because I love Rhonda so much, I wasn't just going to hang up the phone.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, all right, well, let's see what
So
it was crazy.
The thing about that is that when you get into like a wreck of any sort, that information is like public,
Right.
like publicly available. Like when my car got totaled, I was getting calls for weeks from like lawyers, people trying to scam. Like it's super common.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, y'all, we got to protect Rhonda from these scam calls.
Yes.
It was the most
Yeah.
like
I feel like Rhonda is more than savvy enough to be like, no, fuck off. Like,
so I'm talking to this person, and then he transfers me over to another person, which I don't even know how they pull that off.
I
in a
bet it
scam
was
call.
the same guy.
I think it was a woman,
I
unless
bet it
he's
was
really
the
good
same
doing
woman.
impressions. And
Never know.
so
Don't know.
so the person's talking to me, and it finally gets to the point where like. It's just gotten creepy enough where I'm just like, hey, I need to make another phone call, but just because I was in such disbelief that because they couldn't tell me who the name was, and I was in such
Yeah.
disbelief at this point that I was like, look, I need to hang up and talk to someone else before I go forward with this. So if you want to leave me a phone number, you're more than welcome to. And so like he goes, no, that's good, I'm okay, and then he hangs up, and then I go, Scott, what was the number on that? And he goes, oh, the number was blocked. So there was no way I could contact them back anyway. And so that's when I definitively knew it was a
I mean,
scam.
that's the thing. If it's the police, you just call 862-8600
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
Well, the fact that I didn't know the number was blocked until after I got off the phone. And that's when I was confirmed that it was just complete
also,
BS.
the cops aren't going to call you at like 2 a.m. about a car wreck
Well,
that
no,
happened
the
like
whole-
2
To
days
someone
ago.
else?
Yeah, well, the whole
to
thing
somebody
was
else.
the person for some reason wanted to contact their employer. It was funny. It was funny.
Also, Rhonda's not going to be up at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Unless she
Yeah.
got in a car wreck, but
she
you're right, she wouldn't be
been in a
out.
car wreck.
That's why it was funny.
She didn't get another one because her car was totaled. Like,
It was just when they said this to me, like right off the cuff, I was like, man, this person has no idea how much I don't buy any of this.
Then why were you on the phone with them for like 20 minutes?
Because I'm doing my due diligence, I mean,
Maybe it was a slow night and he just kind of needed.
no, I was just
entertainment.
here. It was slow. It was like a
was
week.
slow
It was a
night.
weekday night, and
Yeah.
I had walked in, and I had happened to walk in when this person called, and Scott was
Yeah.
like, hey, and so that was a nice little journey into the a timeless villager story at this point. I'll never forget that.
I'm still caught up on like, can prisoners make phone calls at 1 a.m?
I think they
Probably
can.
not.
Can't they just do their phone call? I mean, I've never been to prison, but
I mean, I don't know. I don't.
But also, I don't think that the premise was that Rhonda was in prison. Like, I don't think that wasn't.
And I don't
like-
think there's a landline
They
in
weren't
the
calling
cell.
being like, "Hey, like
No.
your employee is in jail and is trying to," you know what I mean?
But
like,
regardless of this scam call, we were able to support Rhonda in her time of need, and the villager people are very effective in their charity endeavors, and that's why we've kind of decided to keep doing this bake sale. And it's where's the money goes to?
The money goes to Nashville Food Project, and they are all about growing and cultivating and sharing the fruits of their labor with the community, especially with so many parts of Nashville being food deserts at this point as well. I think the work that they're doing really helps out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. It was, and the lady showed up, and she had all this like brochures and stuff, and she was really great and pleasant.
Super easy to work with too.
I know they
Very
really
nice
were.
people.
Yeah, because some of these programs don't have people show up on site, do they? Not all of them.
Not all the time, no, but they actually had like their banners, and she had the whole table set up, and yeah, it was really great.
It was great last year. Like everything worked out. I can't really think of a hiccup that happened.
I know. I was gonna say I don't think we had any hiccups last year. I mean, other than like the beginning,
Yeah. Well, how so?
like your dilemma was the hiccup.
Yeah.
Oh yes. It was a massive hiccup. It was massive, but the like I said, I was in my time of need. The Villager Charity Club just came straight through and helped out.
Oh my God, are we the Villager
you
Charity
like that?
Club, y'all?
Are we? Can I get a badge?
I know. Like, can we get like a little thing that says Villager Community Engagement Club or something?
That's up to you guys.
we can take
That's-
interns, y'all.
There we
Let's
go.
do it. Immersion
Yeah.
project.
Dude, I can put it on my dating resume and it'll look so
Oh
appealing.
my gosh, you could. That'd be so cute, though. That way you don't have to actually put your job in case someone's like a creep on a dating app. You can just
yeah.
put Villager Community Engagement Officer.
Yeah, dude.
It sounds so official.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm putting it on my CV.
But I remember like us looking at each other last year and we're like, everything's going well. Like,
know.
are we
did go
missing
well.
something?
And then we did our baking sleepover as well.
did.
Yeah, so we made the handmade posters to put on the sandwich board, and then you made your
Cornbread,
that sold out.
which sold out.
Only
right.
thing that sold out, I want to say.
Yeah.
Um,
Cast iron, baby.
that cast iron. But yeah, we baked and made posters and stayed up
Cute.
way too late.
I've noticed whenever I have people in here early, they tend to do that. They'll have like a sleepover.
Yeah.
Like if they know each other, they're like, oh, like with the last podcast, they were just like, oh, we're gonna have a slumber party, so you don't need to worry about us, like one of us straggling behind.
Yeah.
They all lived in the same complex, so they just like kept tabs on each other. And they showed up and they were like singing and stuff and doing like vocal exercises. They were being really goofy.
Was that the one that you did with?
That was the
Jordan?
Grahams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
I was like,
Jordan,
that tracks. Yeah.
which we will miss
I
him.
love
He
them.
just
I
moved to New York.
know.
Yeah, he's gone. Unfortunately.
Yeah, like a lot of people, they would buy the cornbread plug.
Yeah. So
And,
Delicious.
Obi has makes amazing cornbread.
Thank you. And like people would buy it and then go order some gumbo at the bar, and they're just
Wow.
like,
Pro tip.
yeah. And then
Synergy.
I
Something.
brought Rhonda sometime, and she's just like, oh, I just crumple it up. I just skip the rice and crumple it up and put it in the gumbo, and yeah.
It's a good way to go.
How long have you been making that cornbread? How did you learn to make such good cornbread?
It's from Alabama.
It's a vintage skillet.
Yeah, I collect and
okay,
I
yeah.
collect and restore old cast iron skillets, and
Oh, wow.
from like
That's cool.
I think my favorite one's from like the 20s, but yeah, like I just remember thinking like, okay, like how is this made? Like it's just because you buy like a box of Jiffy or whatever, and it's just like a bunch of powder. I'm like, okay, so this looks pretty approachable. So I just Googled all these different recipes and just day after day just experiment with them, and luckily for friends, like they got to try all the results. And so I found one I finally liked, and then I would bring it down here, and people seemed to enjoy it, and so I put it in the bake sale, and people were vibing.
You also had a jalapeno one. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, we had one that was like regular, one jalapeno,
Mm-hmm.
and
Crowd pleasing. Because some people get really like. People have like rules about their cornbread.
Yeah,
Like,
baking
people
is
do
like-
not fucking
Absolutely.
play.
Yeah.
Baking is
at
like
all.
like people are like it's kind
I'm
of
one
like
of those
baking is
people.
kind of like how people get with baking like they do with chess, for
Yeah.
instance. It's very like it's like to them it's a science. Or,
Baking is definitely a science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then to some people it seems to be so simple because they're like everything's written down, follow it to the T.
Yeah.
There you go. And some people are like, oh, I need this magic invisible fairy dust to make this cake.
No.
I'll tell you what
know.
the magic is.
I'll go for it. We want to hear all about the magic.
Yeah.
A kitchen scale.
Ooh.
True.
What?
Science.
You
Kitchen scale.
weighing your ingredients because baking is a science as opposed to cooking, which is an art. You can kind of like it's true. Cooking you can like freeform. You go with
Yeah.
your heart. You can riff off of stuff. Baking is a series of chemical reactions, and certain ingredients do certain things, and
you-
are in recipes for a reason.
Are you Brie Larson right now? I mean, what's that cooking show she did?
Brie Larson did a cooking show?
Yeah,
I'm
it's something.
familiar.
She's like a scientist, and she does a cooking
Yeah.
show because she like looks at cooking like a science.
Yeah.
Wait, are you not the actress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actress, okay.
The actress, yeah.
No, the other one.
Well, no, I mean there might be two Brie
Oh,
Larson.
the one outside the window right now knocking. And
Yeah, hey Brie, come on in.
But it is it's completely a science, and so if you weigh your ingredients, you know that it's going to be accurate because if you're going by volume measurements, there are like all sorts of variables depending on like how you fill your measuring cups, depending on the manufacturer of the measuring cups. Like, but if you weigh everything, you know it's going to turn out beautifully every time.
And this is why Jessie had the beautiful cake last year.
Yeah,
And
Jesse's very competitive
will
about her
take
baking.
I'm
her
so
word
good,
very
and I
well.
didn't win, and I'm really sad. But I'm taking this
I was
one.
gonna say, can we rig it?
Yeah,
I
Can we go ahead and rig it?
I was gonna. I thought about having the winner on from last year, but I lost track of stuff.
She was also a Vanderbilt student
Yes.
that graduated, so
yeah.
She's probably not
She's
here
she's probably
anymore.
not here. Yeah.
What did she make? It was like a peanut butter. Like what was it? It was a cheesecake of some sort.
It was a
Oh,
cheesecake.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
It was a peanut butter cheesecake.
Something
like that.
like
some
that.
sort of.
Oh,
cheesecake. It was very
the
good.
judges were just like couldn't stop eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, this is absolutely delicious. And the what was it? Mad Eats was one of the judges. She's like a local cake maker, which I don't know. I might be wrong, but I think she has a brick and mortar now or some place that she does her stuff. I saw something on Instagram, which I might be
Nice.
wrong, but
Sweet.
and then Elodie from Cocorico Bakery, which is over. What building is it? It's on the roundabout.
The one with the
Yeah.
door and the windows.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
office
Really
building, but
nice
it's a really beautiful spot. It's a French
I keep meaning to
style
go in
bakery.
there, and I just haven't yet.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to go. I have to go schmooze her to do the next one, so we could all show up and be like, please.
Yeah, all those judges were like really chill and really.
Yeah.
And then we had mom, and mom's just like, you could throw mom into anything. It's just like,
And she's just gonna be so excited about it. Yeah.
oh,
And
dude,
she'll
mom.
She's
fully
gonna be
go
like, "This
for
one's
it,
great.
too.
This one's also great."
Yeah.
Like,
Mom's one-off event face is brilliant. She's like, I'm here to have a good time. She's like, where's the food?
And then we had the cookie decorating last year.
That was insane. So
That was-
me and mom were trying to figure out, we were putting stuff outside. We were just kind of hanging out and trying to get people to come in. And we did how many? I don't know what time, how many hours we were just doing the bake sale. But when we started the cookie decoration,
Got crazy in here.
oh, it
lot
was.
of people.
I mean, because no. So the person I was doing this with, I won't mention her name because maybe she wants her anonymity. But I'm gonna, people like it. I don't know. They just it's the bar.
I'm
so
for it. I'm for it.
Yeah, we like anonymity.
she kept trying to convince me not to do the bake off, and I was just like, no, I want the pandemonium. And sure
the
enough,
bake-off was the best part.
it was exactly. I
Yes.
told her that. I was like, this is going to be the fucking raddest part of the whole event.
Yeah.
Because we go, it's like you need to do the charity part because that's like what you got to do.
Right.
And then the bake off would happen, and that's more of like for the customers,
Yeah.
like for the actual clients, you know. And it was just like, it was insane. Like all of a sudden you have all these people making cookies and decorating. Then we had everybody participated just
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
And how many entries did we have for the actual bake sale itself?
The bake sale itself?
Yeah, like how many people
Ooh.
brought in entries?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like almost more than we could handle at some point.
Yeah, it was a lot of food.
It was a lot.
So most of them entered into the bake off because I think that they thought it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it was, and all of a sudden there was like 15 people just running around tables in the center grabbing cookie decorations, and my mom got all that stuff.
Yes.
You know, my mom really killed it on getting the right stuff for the cookie decorating.
And we have the cookie decorating winner right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what did you what was the
Didn't you do Shrek?
did you have a theme or
I just did Shrek.
Yes, that's right.
And everyone thought it was like an
Guaranteed win.
alien, but I was like, okay, whatever. I just did it as a gag just because it looked fun, and we'd been sitting behind the table doing petty cash the entire time. And then suddenly, like, I'm zoning out, and Andrew goes, and the winner is B. And I'm like, oh, what did I do?
So you made you decorated a brilliant cookie. And so the honorable mention was really, and you also beat out a really creative idea. You beat somebody. You
Did like a football thing?
Vanderbilt had just beat Alabama.
Oh, it was
That's right.
the
And they
field
did the
goal
field
They
night.
goal.
carried the field
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
carrying the field goal across the river or to the river.
Through it or
Yeah.
something.
down the.
They threw it into the
they
river.
threw it. Of course they did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is like, how many 100 pounds? So they probably got like 3 feet in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there was like a lot of people carrying it. So
Oh
there was
yeah,
a
I
lot
can't
of,
imagine.
like heave power behind it. Yeah,
No, but like, unless
I don't
someone
know
had
what
a.
the physics name for that.
like,
I don't know.
Unless someone had like a bullhorn, been like, all right, everybody on 3. It's just going to be like a giant, like, all right, everyone kind of push that way.
It was
Yeah.
it was like an army of ants. They were just they were pure instincts
I
and
feel
adrenaline.
like those field goals are not that heavy though.
Are they?
I don't think so.
I've never taken down a field goal before,
me
so
neither.
Do
maybe.
we could Google that, right?
Yeah.
Fact-
Is this
fact check.
podcast fact checked
Yeah.
at all? You know,
No, I can't afford it.
we'll put it on Reddit and just.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I'll figure it out before we leave
that was
today.
the honorable mention was actually pretty significant. So
Yeah.
it was very funny, and so the fact that you still pulled it out meant you must have done a really great
People
job.
love Shrek.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're like, what's more popular than Vandy beating Alabama in Nashville? Shrek.
Shrek.
It's so
Every
weird
time.
to me that
And then I
that's
saw her face.
Yeah.
what the kids have
And I'm
latched
a
onto.
believer.
Oh, my
Like,
goodness.
it's
Back-
wild,
back
right?
when-
It's weird. I don't understand it.
Back when Grandma was still with us,
R.I.P.
Oh, are you talking
Everyone
about
cheers.
the
Cheers to Grandma.
jukebox. The
yeah, but
jukebox.
are you
Cheers,
talking about
Grandma.
the
Cheers, Grandma.
when the soundtrack was in there?
Yeah, someone had put the Shrek soundtrack in the jukebox, and then like a
That
month
played
later,
like 10 times a day.
It was awful
already. And
It
then
was
the guy from
awful.
Smash Mouth died. You know,
Oh, yeah.
rest in peace.
Whatever
I know he
that
has a
guy's-
name, but hope he wherever he is, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, then suddenly it was like, I remember texting Sten or whatever, and I was like, dude, like I can't go to Villager for like an entire day because we're
It's
just going to
gonna
hear
be-
All Star.
Yeah,
and apparently other people who came to Villager were like, yeah, they just played All Star all day off the Shrek soundtrack. And
that was like okay, so there was a birthday in here the other day, and that was actually a funny story about that. Where it was a girl named Linda's birthday, and she brought a bunch of people.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, were you here for? You were here for
I
that,
was here
yeah.
for that. It was like a Shrek theme.
Yeah,
thing.
they were all going to Shrek. Was it Shrek 2 or Shrek?
I don't know.
Anyway, but I think the infamous soundtrack is Shrek 2, right?
That's
so
the first
No,
one.
it's
oh,
the
it's the first one.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm wrong about that then. So they come in.
That's 2.
So they go into what would you say, Ian?
Second soundtrack's great too.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
yeah,
I mean, if
banger.
it's the same people, it's got to be be
Yeah.
great. So they come in for her birthday. She comes in, and then like, oh gosh, she had like 20 or some odd people show up for her, and so the place is packed. And then someone comes up to me, I think it was you, maybe someone else, and goes, "Oh, they're gonna go see Shrek."
It might have been.
And I'm like, okay. So they're all going to Belcourt. Apparently, Shrek
Yeah.
was playing at Belcourt, and I was inspired because we just lost our jukebox, and I had to let them know that one of my most fondest memories of that jukebox was being pummeled daily by "I'm a Believer" covered by
That one
Smash
too,
Mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, just over, just dun, 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 over and over,
Oh,
over
God.
and over again.
It gives me like war flashbacks. It's like really just awful.
Dude, from
thinking
jump,
about it.
from jump, beginning of that track, second, at least by the second, you know what song
Oh,
it is.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Especially when you hear it like 12 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they could technically bring it back.
No, don't give people any ideas.
You did not hear that.
Yeah.
Don't put it in the text.
So actually, do you guys want to talk about the new jukebox? Is there any feedback for the new jukebox?
Oh, there's feedback.
I have opinions.
All right,
Yeah.
Liv, you first.
I think we opened that one up and then, yeah.
While I appreciate the wide selection that a Touch Tunes gives us, I
Well,
also
it's
feel-
AMI. It's not Touch Tunes. Which
Hashtag
the only
AMI.
I think the big difference is that it has albums. Touch Tunes doesn't have albums. I think.
Oh,
which is nice.
okay. Good to know. Good
But
to know.
but Touch Tunes is like the Kleenex of digital jukebox.
Yeah.
Everyone just calls
Yeah,
it the
yeah.
new Touch Tunes.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay. Yeah, I kind of miss the curated aspect of Grandma. It was kind of like a this is what we have, this is what you get, and it just feels a little capitalisty.
Yeah, I just the one thing I noticed from Jump was that I walked in here one day when I think the second day we had it, or actually might have been the first day we had it because they put it in on a Saturday because the event that will all go down in Villa infamously
Yeah.
happened on a Friday night, and I came in and they didn't install. I came in Saturday to watch the guys install it, and I came back. No, it was the next day. It was Sunday. I came back Sunday, and it was like this lady had put in like 2 hours of like country that I've never heard before, like new wave country, and I'm like. And I'm like, and that it's like
That's what's
because
gonna
of
happen.
I think the way it works is because the variety is so sheer that you could be just like subjugated to listen to just I don't know crap.
It was
Yeah.
like
And-
already showing ads for Jason Aldean on there the other day.
Yeah.
I was just like,
So
it's also like a paradox of choice.
I'm
Though.
gonna
Like
punch
there's
this
too
screen
much.
out.
Like before,
Well,
whenever
yeah.
I would go
Well,
to
so
it, I'd
that's
be like,
why-
I know what I want to
that's
listen
why
to
you-
from this curated selection.
why
and
you
now I'm
ma-
just like, I have.
That's
don't
why
know.
they make so much money from the skip feature. Is
Yeah.
because people are like, oh, I've had to listen to this person's like, because when you have that much variety, people start playing just stuff that's just,
Did you
something
guys,
only they like.
Did you guys actually disable that? Because last night
I
we
did disable it.
Okay, because I was about
Is
to
that
say
a good thing or a bad thing? At the end of
Good.
the
it's
day?
great. It's a
great.
great thing.
Wonderful.
It was tearing. It was causing class war. It was tearing us apart.
So I talked to I told them to put it on 9-minute tops on tracks.
Smart.
It was already no. I said it to 8. It was already at 9. He told me it was already at 9. So apparently, like people were having like fatigue, and they were like just ghost hearing 15-minute tracks. Apparently,
No, there were definitely Joseph specifically played like
oh, Joseph did
12-minute
this.
track. Yeah.
I love how Joseph comes up in every podcast. It's like Joseph did this thing.
Well, no,
and we haven't had him on
he
yet.
did it because I didn't realize it was him at first because he was the one that was like, see if there's a limiter on this thing. But he played it to test it to see if there was a limiter on it to see how long it would go. So he played a song that he knew was like 12, 13 minutes long. And then we were all subjected to it for science purposes.
For science, yes, for science.
Can you like bring that down further to like 5 minutes?
No,
No,
because
there's
you
some
gotta have.
bangers
I mean,
that
you
are,
gotta
like,
listen to like
a
prog
little
music
longer.
because you're not gonna be able to get any prog tunes.
you
if you bring it
never
down
hear
to 5.
Art of the Sunrise ever
Yes.
again in this bar? Like,
I love that song, And
And
I-
I'm
I'd actually
and
be
I'm
fine
happy
if I
you
never
enjoy
hear it
it
again,
but
but it wouldn't. It feels like it wouldn't be the Villager if you didn't
I used
hear
to
it
play Heart of the
playing,
Sunrise
right?
because it sounded like 3 songs, and it was long enough. So if I needed to get like a lot out of my dollar to make, because
Yeah.
my job is to make sure that
Sure.
there's sound in the room.
It's true. Sometimes
I would
you play like
play
a
Heart of
longer
the Sunrise.
song if you don't have a
Yeah.
lot of money for credits to like get the most bang out of your butt.
Yeah,
Like if
that-
especially this thing's more expensive now. If I'm paying $1 for a song, I'm not going to play like a 2-minute song.
Well, I love how they do it. It's like $1 gets you 2 credits, but a song is worth 2 credits.
Yeah.
So it's a
Or some of them are worth 3.
yeah.
so
Capitalistic.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think if you do, I think I have to put it on a hard drive to make them come down. I'm not sure. I really don't. I'm not quite sure how that works. How to make it cheaper.
I think our editor likes birds, or what is this?
Some sort of hand signal happening.
30,
Okay.
33?
All right, 30 minutes. I think
Okay.
it's. Yeah, I told Ian to keep us because I've got a event. A girl's coming in to run an event right after
yeah.
Woo
this.
Girl Mixer.
Yes, the Woo Girl Mixer's coming up. If you're, we do the Woo Girl Mixer on the first Sunday of every month at 1 p.m.
And also, let's talk about how that brings community.
Oh,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that is a-
community
Yeah.
building.
And a lot of
community
it brings a
building.
lot of TikTok views too.
Well, there
you
you
go.
go.
And I love how they like embraced they're not woo girl people, but they kind of went with like the Nashville. And I love how like ironic it is, and like they're
Good
really
branding.
Oh, it's
Excellent
very
branding.
good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It's one of those things that you see and you like can't believe it's already been done.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you're like, wow, that's like so on the nose, especially in a town like this.
Mm-hmm.
cool. So Andrew, how about you tell the viewers out there what the Woo Girl event is?
So the Woo Girl event is a dart mixer, and actually we're going to have the girl who runs that on at some point. And so we basically have it's an online marketed event, and we use the Villager as the home for it. And what happens is people see it online, and it exposes them to the Villager for the first time, where they'll come in and we teach them darts, and we do like. We do an hour hang where they just relax, and then we do an hour where they play darts, and I basically put 3 on a team, and they just play a game of cricket.
Oh, that's so
Sick.
nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
Although I used to do, it got popular very quickly. We did 2 people a game, and it was easy for me to run it. And then when we went to 3, it was like it got to feel like it felt like herding cats a little bit.
It's like a 3v3 cricket.
Yeah, so it's like having the whole team. If you had a dart team of 6, it's like having the whole dart team play one
Play it
game,
one
and it's
time.
like so it's a
Ooh,
little
yeah,
much.
that seems-
you don't get to sit anybody.
Yeah, seems a lot.
Yeah,
Do they just play one game?
Yeah, and
it's
actually,
an
you know,
for
what
an
was
hour.
a really weird science. No, I thought was really kind of interesting is when they were 2v2. They got done one game,
Yeah.
and then which I thought it would take longer for them to do when they went 3v3.
Nah, because you got like an extra turn in there.
So they went 3v3, and they got done quicker.
Yeah, that's just math, baby.
How?
Hashtag women in dart.
Yeah.
Okay, so
True.
we've decided. Actually, I'm glad that you brought this up.
Yes.
Also, how is that
we've
shorter?
been me and Sienna and Katie have been saying women in STEM stemmed actually because we've decided that darts are STEM and
Yes.
jazz is STEM.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Support that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So darts and
Baking
jazz.
is science. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
absolutely.
We're gonna
women
have
in
to add
STEM, y'all.
so many. It's like gym, but it's because there's like a J in there,
For jazz.
but you pronounce it like Bjork, but STEM.
STEM.
And then a B and a D for darts and baking. It's women in STEM.
We love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's definitely an event that I'm glad it looked on its face because the branding was so good, like it couldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
And so, and they have a good time, and it's gotten a little big for its britches as far as running it, but I did have to tell her I cap off at 30 people because we were, I think I had like,
that's a whole league.
you're telling me.
Yeah,
You're telling me. And they're always random. I have to start taking I have to start advertising the leagues to them at some point, like
Yeah.
the
Absolutely.
information.
Yeah.
I think it's like that plus Wednesday chest have just blown up.
Oh,
and
the
it's
chess.
awesome to
The
see.
chess club is very interesting.
Yeah.
and I've chess players drink. I
the
like that.
chess club also has a sick ass logo. I
Like,
really
I love how
it.
they've
the
blown
skeleton.
up and like they
Yeah.
like, I just love it.
Way to go, Frank.
Yeah, me and Frank just got done running the chess tournament, which I've got to have Frank on too
Yeah.
at some point. and him actually Cameron, who was in here earlier, he's done does some editing for us just recently, and he's actually I met him. He shot the chess tournament that we just threw, and he did the edits for that. So we're bringing him on to help us out with the show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this charity club, or what do you guys want to call it? Like
we're the community engagement officers.
Community engagement officers. Well, we're next to Vandy. I guess it makes sense.
Because that makes us C.E.Os.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, mom and dad. You know.
You're just gonna have a badge that says CEO on it. That'd
Yes.
be funny.
Villager CEOs.
Of course.
That's right. We
Yeah, I'll dig out my tie. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll come in here in a power suit. I mean, I do most of the time anyways because I come after work, but
power suit.
not a power suit, just trousers.
It's professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Business cash.
Business cash.
Yeah.
But I feel like business cash Nashville is like jeans and a blazer and a wireless earpiece.
Yeah, well, you do.
Yeah.
You do music in town. So do you see like there's like kind of a uniform to that?
Yeah, it's like it's more than casual, but like I think unless there's so many things where it's like if you show up in a suit, everyone's like, okay, cool power move, but wasn't necessary. So I see a lot of like jeans and blazers and stuff like
Boots.
that, which was super
Cowboy
cool because like
boots.
I hate wearing suits. I hate dressing up. Like one of my goals in life is to never wear a polo ever again.
I think we should all aspire to that.
I just
Agreed.
Yeah.
I hate polo shirts so much. I don't know. Maybe it's
So note to anyone who ever wants to give me a gift, don't give me a
don't-
polo shirt.
Yeah. It's like I don't golf. I'm not in a fraternity.
It's because you lived through the mid 2000s,
Yeah,
early
like,
2000s.
I don't have
Double polo.
Yeah.
like I don't
Double
have,
Double
collar.
pop collars.
like I don't have a
Yeah.
summer
Yeah.
home in Martha's Vineyard.
Somebody was telling me the other day, I think it might have been Mike Brown, he was talking about a guy that he went to high school with had like the most pop collars of anyone that he'd ever seen, and there were like different levels of popped, so it kind of became like a ruff, like a Victorian like ruff, but it was
like
like
a vampire
it was
cloak
like
of
the
just like-
2004 version of just like it was like so many layers of collars, which
yeah.
is too many shirts to have on at one time, if I'm being honest. But
Yeah, I mean you're not really wearing a polo till you have 3 of them on and all popped up.
All that being said, I just feel like business casual in Nashville is so much more chill than what you would
sure.
expect, and I love it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Well, yeah, it's kind
a
of
laid-back town.
Yeah, it's like it's not. It doesn't bustle in the same way like much larger cities do. But I feel like people
No.
come here for a reason.
yeah.
Like they come here for a reason, but I do feel like they're enjoying just being in a slower. Like so, a lot of them are coming from New York and LA and stuff, and they're kind of enjoying the slower pace.
Yeah.
You know.
Then they come here and find like amazing friends and learn to play darts and
Right.
That's right.
They build community here.
It really is like if you come here enough, it's like these people start becoming like your really good friends,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, we've missed Liv. Liv had to move out of the neighborhood, so we don't see her as much.
Dave,
Yeah.
I did.
You know, actually, I've seen you a little bit in the past few. I guess since we started talking about doing the bake sale again.
True.
You
True.
know.
Yeah. No, it's a little bit more of a hike over here, but
Yeah, where are you living now?
like kind of in between 12 South and 8 South.
Okay, so
By
you're
Publix.
not too far. So
Yeah.
what's the haunt over there now?
Low key, I'm still just coming here.
Oh yeah, are you just like kind of staying at home more?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately.
Oh, okay, so you're a gamer.
I am.
Oh, what other games you like?
Oh no.
Yeah, come on, let's do it.
I play a lot of Skyrim. I play a lot of Baldur's Gate 3.
I played the first Baldur's Gate.
Have you played the Oblivion remaster?
I have not. So
Did you ever play? You probably weren't in like the age demographic for like when Oblivion first came out.
Yes.
It's so much better.
I have heard.
than
I have.
Skyrim, and you
I
should
have,
play it.
I've heard. I have a good buddy, Mitch, up in Chicago, and he has been absolutely losing his mind.
It's incredible.
about it.
Yeah, do you
ever
have a
since
lot
it
of
came
friends
out.
since you game? Do you feel like you have a lot of friends that live all over the place?
I don't really play any like.
Oh, you don't do the online stuff?
No, I get nervous. I don't want to talk to
People
strangers.
are mean.
People are so mean.
too.
I can't handle
Yeah.
that. I'm Tinder.
Because I play a mobile game. I play Marvel Strike Force like it's crack. I love superheroes. So
Sweet.
So I have it on my phone, and I finally got Discord for it because I joined an alliance. You know, and So Discord's kind of interesting because it's a very simple
It
app.
is.
It's a very simple app, but it's
Yeah.
kind of you kind of need it if you're going to do group activity on the internet.
Very true.
And I got this it finally became creepy weird internet time. Like I got a random request from some anime cartoon character.
They're out there.
And they were like, and it was like, hey, you remember me from like Age of Empires? And I was like, what the fuck?
Scamming.
Yeah,
Hashtag scamming.
yeah. And at one
sorry that
point,
you've been
at one
exposed
point,
to
she's
that.
like, I am 30. How old are you? And I was like, older. And I'm like, that's the response to it was.
Why didn't you
'Cause I-
just delete it?
Yeah.
Why did you keep
It's the same
Not
reason why he
age.
stayed on the phone with the fake cops for 20 minutes the other day. Andrew is apparently just very vulnerable to
No, I would do
scams.
this. I would like.
I'm
yeah.
not. Hey, come on.
No.
So
I want to hear the info to have
Like,
a good
So
story.
Hey, this sounds
the best
fishy.
part
gonna-
part was when I said I was like,
keep engaging.
flirting is flirting. So anyway, so the so at
No.
so at one point I asked at one point the person asked me how old I was, so I wasn't going to tell them how old I was, and they were like, "Is that old?" And I said my response was older, but not much, and the I'm sure it's like a bot or someone who maybe they're foreign, and the response was, "Is that older than me?" And I was like, wow, that was just such a that's the point where I turned it off. I was like, all right, that I got the funny response that I was looking for.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's like
Yeah.
you kind of you dig a little bit to get a good story,
Yeah.
and then you yeah.
But it's true. I'm foolish that way.
That's okay.
But yeah, so you stay off the internet games. You just like doing like the story, the campaigns.
Yeah. Big fan of a quest.
And so, what is it about Skyrim that you said you're playing Skyrim right now?
I am. So they make like really big mod packs for
Oh
that.
yeah, because
so
everything's about buying the stuff after you're online to.
This is free.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The mods are free.
Mod pack was free, so it's basically like you'll have like a person or a group of people who curate like a big pack of mods. This one is like literally, it's over 2,000.
Uh-huh.
So it's a whole
That's a
thing.
lot. You'd have
but
to kind of like pick and choose what to install at that point, though, because it would just overload.
I did the whole thing. I did the whole
Alright.
thing. It took me about 2 days.
Jeez.
Your computer
it-
must
it's-
be a beast.
She is. I love her very much. But yeah, no, it's a lot of like, making the graphics better because Skyrim's a pretty decently old game. More like dialogue for NPCs, more quests, love quests. But yeah, playing that and the new Expedition 33. Okay,
Nope.
What is that?
that's
Yeah.
okay. It's a French game.
Oh, it's French.
Probably going to win Game of the Year. You can quote me on that.
Wow.
It's
why
beautiful.
so why do you say
That's
it's
a
going to
contest?
Why do you think it's going to win the best one?
Because the soundtrack absolutely slaps. The characters are amazing. It's got a really great voice acting cast.
So
and
is it an RPG? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
RPG, and it's turn-based combat, but it is
I'm all
like
about that.
the defense side of the turn-based combat is rhythm-based, which I really fuck with.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What are some of these
Okay.
acronyms you're talking about?
I don't know, man. I'm really new to this. I've only recently become a gamer in like the last like 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
So
Let's say I know some acronyms. If you want to throw at me what's confusing you.
Y'all are the ones talking. Y'all just like started listing off like, oh, it's an ABC and an XYZ and
RPG is
a
role-playing
Role
game.
playing
Gabba-dabba.
game.
All right.
It's an
Role-playing game.
Well, Toby, my twin brother Toby just stepped in to
Hey,
open.
Toby.
I say
Hey.
Toby.
Sorry about your car.
Sorry
Like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I was telling about your car getting stuck in the flood.
I drove into it.
Yeah.
Did
Were you okay that
did you
day?
not
Decision he
see
made.
it?
I mean, I worked at Night of the Villagers, so no. It was so rainy. You couldn't tell what anything was, and so there was. Like,
Hey Toby, why don't you get on my mic and I'll
well, they can just look at you and imagine you.
no for real. Come on.
Story.
Come on, we got some time left. Get on mic. I'll open the bar.
So turn-based, that's like Pokemon, right?
So I
So
never actually played Pokemon.
Pokemon is turn based. Yeah. Or like if you've played any like
Everybody, Toby Perot.
like Final Fantasy, most like
Toby.
JRPGs are going to be like turn based combat. Sorry, let me move.
You're missing out. You gotta go back.
I don't know. I feel like I missed the boat pretty solidly on that.
You gotta play a Pokemon. That's crazy. Just pick like one.
I still have my Game Boy Color.
Same.
I do still have a Game Boy.
I have a
Game Boy Advance.
Ah, twinsies.
Sweet. I bedazzled mine.
Regular or SP?
Regular.
Also regular. That's
I
the
used
one
to
that's
have
like a.
Pokemon
That's the
game.
SP.
Oh,
flippy guy.
Okay, so I have an SP.
I had
Yeah.
a Charizard. Did you guys ever have any special cards? You
That's
guys
the
have
dragon, right?
I had a holographic Ditto that when I was
Oh.
probably like 8, I like traded to my step cousin. He like kind of made me trade him
Did
for
he
like
screw
a
you?
card.
Is that
Yeah,
what happened?
and then I told his mom about it, and she made him give it back to me. So
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
yeah, I was like, nope.
Yeah, no,
Sorry, Connor.
I had a we found a Charizard, whatever the fuck, worth money, and just the biggest kid out of all of us took it.
Damn.
That was pretty much how that went.
Damn.
We were like, all right, he
Bullying.
took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like the only kid that played football. I was like, all right, he took the Charizard.
Sucks.
The only way made me think about it was there was a guy at the end of the bar the other day who, like, on the back of his phone case had like a Pokemon card.
Oh shit.
Like that's like bling
that-
or something. I
I
don't
People,
know.
carry
like-
an Eevee
Put
with
them in
me
their
all the
phone
time.
cases now. Yeah.
Well, people not only that, but like a lot of them are worth a lot of
Yeah.
money now. It's crazy, and it's like I wish that I would have kept. I don't know that I didn't necessarily.
Because all the
but-
Pokemon people have real money now.
Yeah, I have like so many. Like
Thank you, nerds.
all of my cards were from like, what 1998 or
Yeah.
something. So it's like I might have something in there that'll.
I think me and Pokemon was like so short lived because like my parents were like, whether it's like a show or a whatever, it's like you can have like the trading cards or the toys or whatever, or you can like watch the show. You can't do both because we don't want you like obsessed with it. And
Interesting.
you know, I still have, you know, what it is. But like, so I was like, okay, all my friends have the cards, and we got the cards, and then they banned them at school.
So you're like, all right, showtime.
It's like,
remember
all right,
that.
so neither. Okay, cool. I'll go back to
Pokemon
whatever I
They
was
banned
doing.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just because kids were getting too crazy about
But
it.
yeah,
It
we
was
all
distracting from.
Well, they
the
all have their
learning.
phones on them now,
Yeah.
which is, I
Well,
imagine, way more distracting.
A lot
than
of places,
Pokemon.
a lot of
Yeah.
states are starting to. Ban
Yeah, I heard
cell
they're
phones in
starting to get
schools,
rid of
yeah.
the cell phones in schools, which I think is dope.
It's
I do
dope
personally.
until something terrible happens, and then there's.
They didn't have them when we were in school.
Yeah, that's true.
I have like no.
But we also weren't getting fucking gunned down all over. The
No, no meltdown like, oh, they didn't like my post. Like, I mean, yeah, they don't need that.
I don't know.
Be all right.
I had no real like problem or suggestion about like, yeah, just turn it off, keep it in your pocket, do whatever you got to
But
do.
that's the thing. They don't turn it off. They don't keep it in their pocket. As someone who like tries to institute a screen-free classroom,
They don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
They are sneaking that shit like crazy.
You
But then-
adapt.
but then you do the old school. It's like, okay, give it to me. And,
Oh no, I'm. There's talk of like doing a bucket
Yeah.
where it's like in the middle of the room, everyone has to put their phone in a
You
bucket.
can do what Zanies does, where they like put your phone in a straight jacket.
Oh yeah.
Right. Also, like if Zanies can do it, why can't I in my class?
Yeah, they just want it because comedians are like, I don't want you filming my set.
I mean, to be
It's
fair,
not
fair.
done yet. Well, I mean, it's a little bit dumber than like you being like, I need you to learn. You know.
That's true.
And to
But
be
they-
Also,
fair,
I need you to not record me.
Well, the one time I did it,
It'd be bad.
I put my phone in this thing that they gave me, and then I forgot to silence it, and then they closed it, and I was like, and then I had to go find someone and be like, actually, can you reopen this?
Oh
I
man.
didn't turn
and
my phone
to
off.
be fair, like none of us at this table are stopping you from doing this in your class.
Hey, Toby, you want
You know,
Oh, that's true.
No, I've got coffee.
but
Do you think that would be like if you did that in your class, like it would like?
Oh, my rate my professor would tank if I did that. And I'm very proud of my rate my
I was gonna say,
professor.
we were looking at it the other day. It's pretty high.
Wait, so your social media would go down if they didn't have their social media.
That's kind of fair.
It's kind of funny.
that's where we're at. These
Is rate my
days.
professor's social media
Yes,
though,
I
or is
wouldn't
it
call
just
it that.
complete
I
and
wouldn't call
total
it that.
bullshit?
It's like Yelp
it's
for
still social. That's social
college.
media, yeah.
Or is
No,
it-
I don't use it though.
But you're worried about it.
I am worried about. Yeah, I am worried about
Yeah,
it.
it's a-
yeah.
I don't
That's a
blame. I
little
don't blame
fair.
you.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
just-
place to vent when your teacher actually assigns homework or like makes
Yeah.
you read a thing called a book. You know.
Never assign a book.
So should we open Rate My Teacher and read some?
Oh, we've done
Oh.
it.
We were doing it the other day, and honestly, like
I think I have the highest one
you
out of
do,
the professors at the bar.
Yeah, there are
you,
some
students.
comments.
Not surprised.
for
Thank you.
like. I felt bad for some friends,
Yeah.
like reading some of the comments on
Yeah.
some people's
Yeah.
pages. It was just like, ooh.
Yeah, especially, like, I definitely had some teachers back in the day that were so terrible because that didn't exist. Yeah.
It's accountability.
I passed out of a class and had a woman fail me. Like, that's how, yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
Wait, did you like pass out like you fell asleep, or you like legitimately?
No, I
passed
passed out of it. Like I took a test and I didn't have to.
Oh.
And then I didn't drop it because back in the day you had to like my freshman year of college was the first year they had online like registration.
Oh.
They had never had that before. So the website would crash. And plus I was a freshman. I didn't know shit about anything.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know that I dropped the class online or did whatever I had to online, but you also had to go in person.
What's weird is that, like, I tested out of 2 semesters of English comp when I was in college, but I had to do that.
Way to go.
Thank you.
I
I had to,
Marty, women in STEM.
women in STEM, except I can't do math at all. But
But you
Dart-
play,
dart
you play
math.
darts.
darts is math. And I could barely do that. But anyways, my point
Yeah, I'm
point
not that
is,
quick.
I had to do it before registration to like have those credits. And did you not have to do that before? Like you registered for the class.
I went to the
were
class.
in the
No,
class
I took,
and
I
then
took-
decided
no,
midway
no,
that
I
you were
took
going to
the
test out of it.
I took
and
the
then-
test before I went to college, and I barely failed it. And then it was like,
So if
and
you
then it was
failed
like,
it, you
no,
didn't test out of it.
No, but then I went and no, it wasn't anything like. So I took a test when I was like there for the summer, like doing like a student whatever the fuck. And so I took a test, failed it, and then I went to college, and then I showed up the first day, and I was like, holy shit, I am not taking this class because it was like the beginning of it was an intro class. And so then I went and I took the test again, and then I passed it. Like, and then they're like, okay, well, you passed it. And what happened was because I didn't go in person
to drop it.
I just did it online because that's what the fuck it's for. The lady, like, I showed up to class. It was actually kind of funny. I show up to class, and it's after the class has started because in my mind, I'm not in this class anymore. And so
Right.
I show up afterwards, and she's like, oh, look, we have someone who can't handle how hard it is showing up to drop the class. And I was like, and then she stopped talking. I was like, actually, I passed out. And so I think just that interaction, she was like, I will fuck this kid. Yeah, she hated me after that.
Damn.
Wait,
Where's this at?
This is at Tennessee.
wait,
Oh, okay.
hold
UT.
on.
She
Wait,
was like a tenured, like, asshole professor.
wait, I'm confused. Wait, you passed out like
No,
he-
I took a test. I took a test to not have to take
the
the
way
class.
that you're
Oh.
phrasing it is like fucking.
Well, what was I
confusing.
supposed to?
Yeah.
You pass out of it, right?
You test out.
Test out.
Yeah.
Pass
Whatever.
out.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like I don't know, maybe a gig went
Clep
late.
out.
Or,
No, I
you know.
tested out everyone. I tested out of this class.
Not pass out.
Not passed out.
Not
Not
show
passed
up
out.
like oxied out and just no.
I'd be very angry
No.
too as a teacher. I'd be like, okay. Like,
Well, and so what happened is like, so I didn't drop it in 2 different places, and so then I went to talk to her about it because I ended up getting an F, and I was like, hey, I tested out of this class.
Get it right.
I tested out of this class. I need to, I got an F, and she's like, oh, well, you didn't take it off of your schedule like the right way or whatever. And I was like, well, can you help me? And she's like, no, and just like
Oh.
gave me the F.
Goodness.
So you have the
Yeah.
F on your
That
transcript?
was my
Or a class
first
that you didn't
semester.
actually
That was
take.
my first semester of college. Yes,
Sucks.
did
she was like 80 years old or something. She was not
Oh, was it what was her name?
laddie ass. That's what I called her. But
Oh, yeah, actually we had a very nice name for her that involved.
I don't know what her fucking name is.
did she have the Downton Abbey British accent like you're presenting?
Like the evil, like I don't know.
Yeah. Like
No, probably not.
okay.
But she probably had an evil voice. Yeah.
It's like, all right, Toby.
Yeah.
This makes me so
she's
nervous
real
right
cocky.
now as a professor. Like,
Yeah.
what are my students saying about me?
No. Well, you just don't have to turn into this woman. So, but what I'm saying is, if my professor existed back then, maybe.
We've got to sign out. So Toby, let me, or Jesse, do you want to do someone's reading? Anyone want to read it?
No, I don't want to do it.
Anybody
I'm
want-
too
my
sleepy.
editor always pushes me to get it done.
Should we all just like pick one card?
We could do
Ooh, yeah, let's
Let's
do
just
that.
pick one.
I was gonna say the full card readings from you are always
that. No, I never
Daunting.
I never do the full thing on the show. I just do 3 cards. So that the just all y'all picking one will work out.
Okay.
Okay.
beautiful.
All right. Is there a deck that is speaking to you?
Actually, the bottom deck is speaking to
All right.
me.
That's what we used last
That's
week.
right.
I'm actually
It's
a little
very
bit
pretty.
ashamed of myself that I didn't pick
This
the
is-
Naked Lady deck.
This is the Antique Anatomy Tarot, which was a completely random gift from a customer.
Okay.
So we got a few minutes to get this done. So let's do it. Everybody give the deck one shuffle once y'all think of a communal question that you want to know.
Oh, it's
Communal
communal
question?
Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
talk amongst
'cause we're
yourselves.
building community.
I'm gonna drink my coffee. Talk amongst
You
yourselves.
guys are community engagement.
Community
officers?
engagement officer.
Yes,
You got
yes.
it.
Yeah.
You
What-
got
We're the
it.
CEOs.
What
The
do
CEOs,
these
the
things
villains.
mean?
I've been demoted.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's really sad is that
So if
my
I'm a
phone-
shareholder, does that mean I don't have to do anything? I just get to sit
Oh,
back.
you're still the manager.
I don't know how it works.
No, what's
What
really
do I
sad is that
do?
my phone thinks that I work here.
Pick one.
Does it really?
Whenever
That's so awesome.
I think it's because
It thinks I live here.
I think it's because of league and like doing the blind draws. I'm here at the same times every week.
Yeah.
But I'll get in my car and my phone will be like 22 minutes to work, and I'm just like, oh.
Before we get going, give it up for Toby Perot with his funny story.
Thanks, Toby.
About- I-
Also, I don't know how this works, so I don't know if I like rigged the deck or not. Or
I don't think
Everybody give.
possible.
Y'all got a question? Y'all thought about it?
I did not think about the question.
what kind of questions do these things
Communal question.
take?
Siblings.
Yeah, right. Like
I don't know.
You don't have to tell me.
y'all,
You can just.
y'all
okay.
are the ones who do tarot stuff, so
Oh, I didn't know Victoria was into tarot. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I've been doing reading since I was in high school.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
All right, so but y'all think of something.
Should it be bake sale related?
I was gonna say.
Yes, bake sale October 19th. That's Sunday. What time
look
we?
at us being productive.
What time did we start last time?
About 11.
I think
right?
it was
11.
like
And, yeah, we open earlier that day. We'll
Yeah.
be open at 11 a.m. You can come get your baked goods and give to charity. That's the Nashville Food Network.
Project.
Right? Project. Not okay. Nashville Food Project.
Yes.
Look at me.
If you want to, like, if you're thinking about entering or bringing food to sell, we will take sweet and savory things.
Interesting.
Yes,
But-
we are gonna do sweet and savory this year.
Ooh.
But the only thing we ask is that it could be something that can be individually portioned.
Yes. So the kind of rules for entering the bake sale, it can be sweet or savory, but it needs to come individually wrapped, please.
Yeah.
And you have to make a whole different. It was the entry for the bake off, a completely different item.
Yeah.
So the bake off either is a completely different item, or you make two
Yeah.
of the same.
So like
item.
I did the cake
Mm-hmm.
last year, and for the bake sale, I made like just bigger sheet cake versions of it, and like packaged those, and then for the bake off, I did the same thing, but just like a tiny cake.
And you do not need to do both. You can choose to do one and not the other.
Yeah.
Right. And anyone can enter the cookie decorating contest.
Yes. The
We
bake
make
off
it
is hilarious.
approachable for people who don't like to bake.
It's total mayhem.
Yeah.
But also, if this comes out before that, which I hope it does, we'll also be tie-dyeing T-shirts. I can't remember the date. It's in October. For me and Mom will be tie-dyeing T-shirts at Dragon Music, which is a neighborhood activity before the bakes. I think a couple weeks before the bake sale.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it on.
Question.
Think of literally anything.
Don't put this pressure on me.
This is dead airspace.
I know.
Oh no.
The sponsors
Yeah.
are going to hate it.
Yeah, just
Sorry, sponsors. Sorry, Shiner.
What's a good question about the bake sale?
I think we should ask if. This is a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure.
The bake sale will be a success again this year.
That's a lot to put on a
God,
card.
imagine that it says no.
Yeah, I figure there's going to be. Yeah, I think there's two answers there.
well, is there something y'all wanted to change about it that you weren't sure of?
Honestly, I wasn't sure about the inside outside that we did last year.
There we go.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Pull it.
We've got the Empress.
Oh,
she's
you know who
good.
the Empress is in that? Well, Mom was the one that wanted to do it,
I
so
know.
she's telling us something, isn't she?
All right. Yes, ma'am, Ann.
Yeah, Bar Mom's like, we will have baked goods on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now we know.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Now we have our answer.
All right, well let's go and wrap it up then. Like you want to. All right, so the This has been
Your
anybody?
C.E.Os.
Yeah, this is the Villager C.E.Os. The acronym is the what is it again? It's the
Community engagement officers.
Yeah.
All right, and this has been Villager People. My co-host Jesse Knight over here to
I
my.
don't know which of these cameras is. I'm just playing
Just look at all of them.
Hi. Yeah, I don't know.
So our guests today have been the Villager CEOs, which is Victoria Hensley, B. Freeney, and Olivia Booth. They will be seeing you and serving you at the bake sale on October 19th, starting at 11 a.m., which will be followed by a bake-off. So please enter if you want to compete. Thanks, y'all.
All right.
Yay!
So if you're up in Nashville and you see the Village Bar, stop and see if Charlie's there. Tell him who you are, and listen to his wisdom, and listen to his stories, and listen to his hopes and dreams, his downfalls and his glories.